Hi, good afternoon. I know this is Catherine Taylor with Revival Web Design. I know I spoke with Doug yesterday, and I'm sending over a video as discussed. And what this is going to do is just bring some education in what's going on in the digital world. It's going to show what your competition's doing and what you're currently doing and how you can get to those top ranking spots and steal some of their business that they have going on. So the reason why I send out these screencasts, it's part of the education process. We want to help small businesses and small business owners grow and support those that they love and their families. And the reason I do this is also because I'm a small business and I'm looking to help those who are in a position like me who want to grow and want to give back to the community, give back to, opportunities to do more. They want to get bigger, have more revenue, etc. So a couple of points. You can take this information and run with it. This is not going to be a sales pitch, or maybe you find it really valuable and there might be some areas that we can work together to help implement a process and a plan that can help get you to your goals and get your business growing and moving in the direction you want it to. But either way, I just want to show you what you're doing and what your competition's doing, and we'll go from there. So we're going to touch on 3 areas of focus that can help improve your digital footprint. That's SEO, which is your search engine optimization, your GMB, which is your Google My Business, and then backlinks. So I have your website pulled up. It's a good looking site. I can tell you're doing some great things. So to hop into SEO, I want to show you one of the things that they really like is content. And you guys have a fair amount of information on your page. You do have a lot of different service pages up here, installation, repairs, upgrades, etc. So you've done a good job with what you have on your page. There's just possibility of needing to add more to it. And so I did a quick search on Electrician's Bradenton. And when you do a search for any type of industry, at the top here, you're going to have ads generally. And then you have your map section in the middle. That's called your Google Map Pack. And then you're going to have down below, these are all your organic searches, which brings up your websites. So one of the things I did see when I clicked on view all in the Google Map Pack, I did see that you guys are currently running an ad to get you in those top spaces. Generally about 20% of people actually click on the ads. So it's good that you're doing that because you're getting some of that traffic. But when I went through here without the ad there, you're actually not coming up on the first page of the Google My Business or the Map Pack. So that's something that we would want to take a look at, how to get your business up there. Let's go back real quick. I did also see that your number one competitor is outside of this Home Advisor and the BBB is Luminous Electric. So I'm going to hop into that in just a second. But I did notice that if I go to page 2, I did see that you are once again running an ad here, and you are found on the second page. So I do see that you do have a good amount of your marketing budget going towards ads, which is great. Those are always very beneficial. So let's see what the competition's doing. So if we look at their website, you have about the same amount of service pages, and they have about the same information on their homepage. So what I want to show you though is it might look the same, but the content is what's key here. So Google likes to see anywhere from 1,500 minimum. Both sites actually are less than that. So that's one area that you can improve on, is adding more content to your website. And you can also look at different blogs. You could use blogs to help with implementing different wording on your website. And then helping using a content writer to bring in more information that can strategically put keywords. And keywords, what those are, that's specifically what people are searching for. So if your keywords aren't on your web page, then Google's not going to be scrolling through your page trying to find those keywords. When we talk about how we look at some of that content, is I'll jump into this page real quick. This is a tool that I pay for. I have a subscription every month for it. So it's called Ahrefs. They're keywords. These are organic keywords. These are things that you have on your website that shows you what you're ranking for. So there's 3 areas we look in: volume. This is how often something is searched, and your position. Position's where you're at in that word search. So if someone were to type in electricians, Venice, Florida, it's searched 300 times per month, and you're in the 10th position. So most of these keyword searches here, you're not coming up on the front page. That's why when I did a Google search, you're up on the second page. Electrician, Sarasota, Florida, 13th position. Electrician, Bradenton, Florida, 14th position. So a lot of that, and you can see this volume here, how often it's searched per month. That's what brings in some of that organic traffic. So when I hop back into here, you can see that your organic traffic next to those keywords, it's roughly around 32 a month, which is good, but we want it to be great. So if I hop into your competition, you see that they're getting 662 foot traffic per month. They have 1.3, so 1,300 keywords that they're essentially pulling from their website. And they're in the number 3rd position for Electrician, Bradenton, Florida. They're in the 4th position for electricians. So as you can see here, it really ties into how these words are put in there. Electrician parish. So you see they're in the 2nd slot for different areas. So that's easily some of the things that you can implement into your website. Okay, so we're going to go back into Google My Business. So that's going to be the second topic. Your Google My Business is essentially another way. It's something called citations. Citations is another word for Google My Business. And what that is essentially is how often your name, your business name, your phone number, and its address, how often it's out in the internet. And the more times actually it's out there, it's also helping Google verify your company and your reputation. Those can be through blogs, it can be through reviews with photos, it could be through backlinks, but it's also using that in conjunction with the content is what help boost your Google My Business and where you're ranking with the Google Map Pack. And then the last thing we're going to touch on is backlinks. So I'm going to hop back into this page and give you a quick overview about these couple of these different things at the top. The UR is essentially the strength of your website. That, of course, the UR is your actual website address. And the DR is your domain rating. Both of these go up to 100. So these are powered by backlinks. And what a backlink is essentially, just simply put, it's a link from one website to another. Okay. So you have essentially 291 backlinks, and in here you can see if I click on it, you can see what's actually linking to your website or where your website could be linking to. And these can be paid for, these can be not paid for, but this is essentially how you get power to your website. And if we look at your competition, they are at, hang on one second, 146 backlinks. So they have a lot of linking going on and pushing power to their site. The higher the numbers, the stronger the link's going to be. And part of that SEO is trying to go after some of the links they have, depending upon their power. So just to clarify as well, high quality links help Google believe your strength and popularity. All right, apologies on that. It was my big dog barking at someone at the door. So just jumping back into backlinks. High quality backlinks are good because they help people, Google itself, believe in the strength and popularity of your website. And there is usually a cost to some of these backlinks. So getting some of that juice to go to your website is part of that SEO monthly cost. It's what's going to help link and give more popularity to your site, but there are costs associated with that. So in conclusion, I did go over a lot of information, a lot of technical things, but These are the three areas that, just touching on briefly, that we bring value and service to. And we want to, once again, with the education, allow you to understand why it's important to focus on those. Now, you could be in a position where you're happy with where your company's at, you're not looking to grow. But if you found that this information is valuable and you would like to talk further, let's schedule a time to do a deep dive. Gives me a better idea of where you want to take your company, and also what your vision is of your company's future. And then it also gives you a chance to get to know me, to see if we would be a good fit to work with each other. And we appreciate all kinds of feedback. You know, we hope you found that this is valuable. But at the end of the day, if you're in a good spot, maybe you have colleagues, friends, or family who is starting to try to grow a business. This might be really important for them to learn, and we could always help others. So the way you get in touch with me is you can respond back to the email. My phone number is right here, 757-846-0186. And then, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I hope you found the information useful. I will be in touch just to do a quick follow-up within the next couple of days. But thank you for your time. Once again, this is Catherine with Revival Web Design, and look forward to speaking with you.